Dear students, welcome to QC second year biology class. In our previous classes, we have studied about the population interaction and some of the interactions that we have studied. Out of that, some of the interactions that we have studied is predation, competition, parasitism, commensalism. And two more type of interaction which are being left for the study. Fifth type of interaction that we are going to study today is the mutualism. This mutualism word, in your first year's classes you have studied about the algae and fungi, symbiosis you have studied. You can see the diagram. This is what it is. You can see in this. So, symbiotic relationship is nothing but the mutualism that you are going to study here. Mutualism is a type of interaction between the two organisms where both the organisms are benefited and none of the organism is being harmed. Mutually, I used to give one of the best example. Take two students in the class, A and B. Two students are there and biology class is going on. I have given one question to write the answer in which it is having the diagram as well as explanation. But unfortunately, those two students A and B, one A has brought pencil, B has brought pen. I have given 10 minutes time to complete it. What do they do? If I ask question, how do you do? The best answer that you can do to complete the assignment is, first, who is having pen will write the answer, who is having pencil will draw. And in the next step, they both will exchange. One will give the pencil who is having and take the pen. There is a exchange between them, A and B, pen and pencil. And one who has drew the diagram will explain it. One who has written will draw the diagram. Assignment is completed. Yes or no? In this case, what has happened to both A and B? A and B both have got benefited. Yes or no? Mutualism it is. Nothing but the mutualism. Mutualism is a type of interaction between the two organisms where both the organisms get benefited and none of the organism is being harmed. That is what it is. One of the example that is being given is lichen. The lichen is one of the example. It is a mutualistic relationship between the fungus and photosynthesizing algae or cyanobacteria. Algae and fungi relationship is called lichens, where the lichen is there. They will have the two type of organism, algae and fungi. The fungi will give the nutrition that is required for the algae. The algae will give the food that is required to the fungus. They will be growing on the bark of the tree. They will be growing on the rocks, beds of the rocks. Many places they will be growing wherever moisture is there. But how do they survive? Survive because of the mutualism, exchanging between them. One will give the food that is required, one will give shelter or the nutrition that is required for that. Such type of relationship is called mutualism. So I repeat once again, mutualism is a type of interaction between the two organisms where both the organisms are benefited and none of the organism is harmed in this case. Best example is lichen. Second example is mycorrhiza. Association between the fungi and the roots of the higher plants. Fungi will get the shelter from the plants, roots of the plant. At the same time, the fungi will deposit the nitrogen content that is required for the plants to grow. At the root nodules, this will deposit the nitrogen content. By that, the plant will get the nitrogen content through the roots, get the nutrients, get the minerals through the nutrients deposited by the fungi. At the same time, the plant provides the food that is required for the fungi. Such a type of relationship is called the mutualism. Third example is mutualism between the plant and animal through pollination and seed dispersion. You can see fig trees and wasp. The fig species is pollinated only by its partner called wasp species and none other than this. The female wasp pollinates the fig inflorescence. Inflorescence means bunches of flowers. While searching for suitable egg-laying sites in fruits, the fig offers the wasp some developing seeds as food for the wasp larvae. So, in such cases, both will get benefited. One will lay the egg and they will get the food. Another one is getting the pollinated. So, in this, tree will get the pollinated, wasp will get the food. So, this type of relationship is called the mutualism. You can give many of the examples. Any type of insects you can see. Insect that moves to the flower to suck the nectar. At the same time, the insect will help the plant for the pollination. Both gets benefited. You can give any type of insects which are getting the nectar. Another is orchids showing diversity of floral patterns. They attract the right pollinator insect bees to ensure pollination. Not all orchids offer rewards. Some will give the rewards. By that they will get the benefited. Mutualism between the plant and animal through pollination and dispersion. Another example is sexual dicet of race. Mediterranean orchid we say, one petal of its flower resembles the female bee in size. You see, color and markings. What it will do? So male bee pseudocopulates with the flower and is dusted with the pollen. When this bee pseudocopulates with another flower, it transfers pollen to that also. So this is one of the peculiar character they will be having. Sexual dicet we say. So the flower petal resembles the female bee. So the male bee comes over there, starts pseudocopulating. By that the pollen grains get attached to the body. When it moves to another plant of the same species, there the pollen grains will be falling. By that they will get benefit. If the female bee's color pattern changes slightly during evolution, pollination success will be reduced automatically. So this is one of the example for that. And the last type of relationship that we have is the amensalism. Amensalism is a type of interrelationship between the two organisms in which one organism is harmed while the other organism is neither benefited nor harmed. You see, this is another peculiar character. One organism got benefited, other organism is neither benefited nor harmed, other organism is being harmed. I repeat once again, it is a relationship between the two organisms in which one organism is harmed while other organism is neither benefited nor harmed. You can take the example here, Penicillium notatum, that is being extracted penicillium. From this Penicillium notatum plant, I extract an antibiotic called penicillin. When I extract the penicillin from the plant is not affecting. At the same time, when that is being injected into the human being body, that will inhibit the growth of the bacteria. It will stop the growth of the bacteria. That means here Penicillium notatum plant has not harmed while neither benefited nor harmed, but the bacteria have got harmed. Another one example I can give you, roots of black walnut secretes joglin, a chemical which inhibits the growth of seedlings of apple, seedlings of tomato. So this is one of the example. When a chemical extracted from the roots of black nut, it is neither harmed nor benefited, but definitely it is harm to the apple and tomato. So definition holds good for the amensalism. Amensalism is a type of interrelationship between the two organisms in which one organism is harmed while other organism is neither benefited nor harmed. Like that, there are 6 different types of interaction between the organisms we have studied. One is mutualism, competition, predation, parasitism, commensalism, amensalism. I summarize once again, mutualism is a type of interaction between the two organisms where both the organisms are benefited. Competition is a type of interaction between the two organisms where both the organisms get affected. Predation is a type of interaction between the two organisms in which one organism is benefited, another organism is being harmed. Parasitism is a type of interaction between the two organisms where one organism is benefited, other organism is harmed or killed off. Another type of interaction is the commensalism, where one organism is benefited, other organism is neither benefited nor harmed. And the last type of relationship is amensalism. Amensalism is a type of interaction between the two organisms in which one organism is neither benefited nor harmed, but the other organism is harmed. Like that, 6 type of interaction between the living organisms are there. By this, we have completed the lesson. I repeat once again what all we have studied in this lesson. I just summarize for your kind information. In this lesson, organisms and population, we have studied organisms and its environment, some of the abiotic factors. That means 4 abiotic factors we have studied: temperature, water, light, soil. What is the and the next topic is what is the response that is being shown for the abiotic factors? Regulate, confirm, migrate, suspend. Some of the organisms have undergone the adaptation concept also we have studied. Adaptation. Some of the examples we have taken: kangaroo, rat we have taken, desert plants we have taken, camel we have taken, cactus we have taken. Many of the examples we have taken. Behavioral adaptation we have taken, that is lizard, desert lizard we have taken into example. And you can say garden lizard also, you can give the example of behavioral adaptation. Then we have studied about the population. Population attributes we have studied: birth rate, death rate, sex ratio, age pyramid we have studied in that. And also we have studied population growth, how the population will be growing in a negative manner or in a positive manner. When it is in a negative manner, population is decreasing. In it is positive manner, population is increasing. So factors that are responsible, 4 factors are there: natality, mortality, immigration, emigration. There are 2 growth models: exponential growth model and logistic growth model that we have studied, and population interaction we have studied. So 6 type of population interaction we have studied in this lesson. By this, we have completed the lesson. And in the next classes, we will go for the next lesson. So thank you all of you for your patience listening. Mount View College, Magong Cross.